Thoreau, Wallingford, and Sam were three men with absolutely zero experience as explorers. Thoreau, however, was wise enough to recognize this weakness and decided they needed a guide, somebody who knew the wilderness and how to survive in it. They set out on May 15th to find and hire an Indian guide.
Where are we headed again?
It's known as the Indian Holy Land.
Mr. Thoreau, sir, I'm a little worried. Are you sure we should be going there?
Of course I am, Sam. Don't you get it? We're trying to find an Indian guide, so we have to go where the Indians hang out. Where would you go if you wanted to find a Massachusetts resident?
New Hampshire?
Mr. Thoreau, as your humble servant, it is my professional pleasure to treat you with all the respect befitting an author of your great international stature. However, I should like to point out, sir, that this mission now appears to be above and beyond my call of duty.
What do you mean exactly?
What I mean, sir, is that I'm not getting paid enough to take an arrow in the head for you.
I second that.
Don't worry, fellas. Look, I did my homework. I talked to a friend of mine. He's a big shot in the Army. Deals with Indians all the time. He told me exactly what to do.
Really? What's his name?
George Custer.
Never heard of him.
Oh, you will. He's going to be famous someday.
Well, you two can have a nice time. I'm going to stay outside once we get there.
Now, Wallingford, come on. What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong? We're three white guys in Indian costumes trying to sneak into the Holy Land. What could possibly go right?
I think he's got a point, Mr. Thoreau. I mean, we know we need a guide, but couldn't we have taken out a help wanted ad or something, sir?
Listen, everything's going to be fine, okay? Once we're in, all we're going to do is ask around. Just try not to look suspicious.
Big white guy with English accent in an Indian costume. Oh, yes, I blend.
Listen, okay? Just let me do the talking.
Oh, good, we can antagonize them right out of the gate.
Gentlemen, please! We need a guide, somebody who knows how to survive in the wilderness. And everybody knows that Indian guides are the best. It's as simple as that. If we go to Maine without a qualified guide leading us, we're liable to get lost and wind up wandering aimlessly through the great North Woods until we run out of food and water and eventually succumb to the elements. Or worse, we could take a wrong turn and wind up in Bangor. Then we'll never get back to civilization. Well, gentlemen, there it is.
That's the biggest teepee I've ever seen.
Good Lord, man, it must cover 5 acres.
6 acres, actually, Wallingford. That's the biggest teepee in North America. Thousands of people come here every day.
So this is the Indian Holy Land, eh?
Yes, it is. Now, let's go inside. Are you ready? Sam?
Yes, sir. As ready as I'm going to get.
Wallingford?
All right.
Gentlemen, welcome to Mohegan Sun.